Peter Vanalia coming to you from the paddock in Yonkers, New York, with an advanced look at Tuesday afternoon's mile-and-a-quarter races. And with me is one of Yonkers Raceway's leading drivers, Tyler Buter. Thanks for joining us, Tyler.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
And in the seventh race on Tuesday, you're driving from the 7-hole, win the day for trainer Andrew Harris. Now, made his 2016 debut last week at this level, and you finished third with him. You were able to save ground throughout, and I thought he rallied nicely, given all the circumstances, to finish third.
Yeah, he did race very good last week. I've never driven him at the mile-and-a-quarter distance, but he had a lot of trot finishing last week, which is always good in the mile-and-a-quarters. So hopefully we can do the same thing this week.
I know we interviewed Andrew Harris last week, last Saturday night, and we talked to him about you driving his horses. He's very comfortable with you handling his horses. Did he tell you anything specific to watch for with Win the Day?
No, he's pretty easy to get along with. He doesn't have any quirks or anything, so I don't expect the mile-and-a-quarter to be tough for him.
Oh, good. In the 10th race, now you move from the 7-hole to the rail. You're driving Baz J for trainer Monique Cohen, 1 for 13 on the year. But most of those starts were against much better horses. Now, you dropped to this level last week and you drove him for the first time, but that was from the 8-hole. What was your impression of him?
I drove him in his only start. He won this year a couple months ago, and he's not a bad horse at all. Like you said, he's dropping down, easier class. He's got the rails, so hopefully, obviously that's going to help him a lot, and he should be right there.
You know, you drove him, as you said, and win earlier this year. I believe that non-winners of 12 level. You also won at the non-winners of $18,000 level last year. How does he compare now to where he was in those kind of starts?
He's just as good. I drove him last week, and like you said, he was in tougher, but he's just as good as he was then.
Good. And in the 11th race, from the 10-hole, to make it even more complicated, you're driving Pine Tab for trainer Doug Rothlane. Now, this is one who's lost his last 31 starts, but does have 3 seconds and 11 tries this year. You drove him 3 starts ago and 3 other times in the past. What can you tell us about him?
A horse like this with bad luck, I mean, obviously he's 0 for his last 30, so with the mile-and-a-quarter races, he's got a better chance of falling into some luck. Hopefully they mix it up. Obviously we have the 10 holes, so we're at the mercy of whatever the 1 and 2 horses do. But hopefully we get a good spot early and he's able to have a little bit of luck.
Yeah, now you got the 10 hole, as you said. It kind of forces you just to let him settle into the race and see what happens, I take it.
Yeah, it's tough when you got the back tier, for sure.
Well, I think Tyler has it exactly right. You're going to need a little bit of luck if you're betting Pine Tab, but he's already gotten the first piece of luck. Tyler Buter is driving him on Tuesday. Thanks for joining us, Tyler.
Yep, thank you.